Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I drink? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In today's journey, we are at Flamstead and we are heading towards Kingsville in the parish of Hanover. Continue to sit back, continue to relax and continue to enjoy this journey with me. So here is an announcement. We are going to be having 2 back-to-back live streams on Tuesday, February 13 and on Wednesday, February 14. On Tuesday, February 13, we are going to be chatting with Dr. U. Elliott. We are going to be talking about persons contracting STI and other diseases on Valentine's Day. You hear what I just said, right? Yeah, man. Did you know that more persons than ever they contract STI on Valentine's Day? We are going to be chatting with Dr. U. Elliott about that and much more. So get your medical questions ready. That's 6 p.m. on Tuesday, February 13. The next day, Wednesday, February 14, starting at 5 p.m. will be our Valentine's Day show. We have already gotten lots of voice notes from persons who are sending Valentine's Day greetings to that special or those special persons in their lives. And remember that if you want to send a voice note, there is still lots of time because the cutoff date is Sunday, February 11. Send your Valentine's Day voice note to 876-791-3438. That's 876-791-3438. And remember, only Valentine's Day greetings should be sent to that number. And let me remind you about something. If you are new to the channel or if you are not new and you want to contact us about any issue at all, if you call straight or via WhatsApp, you are not going to be getting an answer. Send us a WhatsApp message to 876-458-9111. That's 876-458-9111. And please, do not expect me to respond as you send your message because this is a one-man team. So if you don't see a response to your message in a timely manner, send me another message. But if you call and you keep on calling, I will have no alternative but to block you. We are not operating a phone service. Got it? In the news today, like I've been telling you, motor vehicle theft is on the rise. Last night, Thursday, February 1, we are told that a man, he parked his black 2013 Toyota Voxy in a yard at Emmaville in the parish of Westmoreland. When he woke up this morning and made checks, the Voxy was missing. Hoodlums cut off the padlocks of the gate and thief the Voxy. Just like that. In this next story, a 53-year-old Jamaican living in Queens, New York, he was arrested and charged at the Sangster International Airport for possession of and attempting to export 4 ounces of ganja. His name is Justin Bell. Now, our information is that on Wednesday, January 31, about 12 midday, Justin, he checked in to board a Delta Airlines flight to the John F. Kennedy Airport in New York when a black suitcase that he was carrying, it was searched by the police and 4 transparent plastic packages containing ganja weighing 4 ounces was found in the suitcase. As a result, Justin, he was arrested and charged. We are told that Justin, he was taken to court where he was fined and he was allowed to leave Jamaica to New York. You know something? It is apparent that Justin embarked upon some good lamb's bread. You know what lamb's bread mean? You don't? Yeah, man. Justin embarked upon some good ancient, and he decided to take back some with him to New York. But guess what? That is illegal. Why may I tell you? Now, in this next story, this one, sad indeed. A female, her name is Moya Miles, but she was popularly known as Megan. Megan was born on September 7, 1983, 40 years old, and she was living at Cornwall Mountain in the parish of Westmoreland. We are learning that Megan, she has been suffering from mental issues for a while now. We are also learning that some time ago, Megan, she fell and broke one of her legs. As a result, she was using a walker to assist with her walking and moving around. On a daily basis, we are told that Megan, she would leave her home and she would go out on the road where she would greet and talk to persons from the community. She would then go back home in the afternoon. Yesterday, Thursday, February 1, Megan did just that. She went out to the road, using her walker to assist. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Megan, she was heading back home when she tripped and fell. Megan, she hit her head and she became unconscious. Megan, she was assisted to the Samuda Hospital where she was pronounced DEAD. Sad indeed. In this next story, I carried a story on Wednesday of this week and I promised to update it. If you look on your screen, there is where this accident took place. Right in the vicinity of the Negril Primary School and a restaurant on the West End Road in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place Tuesday night, January 30, about 7:30. It is amazing how more accidents don't take place along the West End main road because for many years, many persons living at West End, they have been lobbying the authorities for a sidewalk, but nothing up till now. There is no sidewalk on the West End main road, so pedestrians, they are forced to walk in the road. We are told that Tuesday night, Miss Claudia, no, I had reported that she was in her 30s, but I was corrected that she is much older than that. She is from New Hampshire in the United States of America, but for many years, Claudia, she called Jamaica her home. I'm also getting reports that Claudia, she was married to a Jamaican and she is the mother of 2 children. We are told that she and her family, they were living in Negril. So what we are told is that Tuesday night, Claudia, she stepped out of a business place when she was hit by a white 2015 Toyota Mark X motor car. Now, if you look on your screen, that is the right-hand mirror of the car that hit Claudia. As a result, she fell to the ground. Claudia, she was rushed to the Samuda Hospital where she was admitted in a serious condition. But later that same night, about minutes to 11 o'clock, Claudia, she succumbed to her injuries. Sad indeed. In this next story, now if you look on your screen, that is the thumbnail for a story that I carried on Wednesday, December 6 last year. That video was titled Triple Murder Accused Osheno Killed on Way from Court. If you didn't watch that video, I implore you to go back and watch it because I dropped some exclusive information about the mayhem taking place at Roehampton in the parish of St. James. That guy on your screen, his name is Wesley Reid, but he was popularly known as Osheno. Osheno was born on November 15, 1994, 29 years old, and he's from Roehampton in the parish of St. James, but he was living with his mother in Montego Bay. And we are told that Osheno's mother, she is always there to defend their sons when them in a ranks. Osheno and his brother, they were charged for a triple murder committed in Roehampton. His brother is on more murder charges. So Osheno, he was granted bail by the court and he was out of road. On Tuesday, December 5, Osheno, he went to court in Montego Bay. His mother, his biggest supporter, she went with him to court. The triple murder case was called up and Osheno, he had his bail extended. About minutes to 12 midday, Osheno and his mother, they were walking along Market Street in Montego Bay to go and take a taxi to go home. On reaching the intersection of Strand and Market Street, Osheno, he was shot and killed by a hoodlum, and his mother, she was shot and wounded. So, not because Osheno was a hoodlum. The police, they still want to charge someone or the person who is responsible for this crime. We are told that a suspect was identified, and on Wednesday of this week, the police, they released that photo, stating that Oraine Anderson, also known as Proppa, age 34 years old, of Bamboo in the Hopewell area of Hanover, he was wanted for murder and other charges. We are told that yesterday, Thursday, February 1, Proppa, he gave himself up to the police in the company of a lawyer, and he was arrested and charged for the daylight murder of Wesley Reid, also known as Osheno, and he'll be going to the courts shortly. The mayhem. Now, in this next story, I carried a story earlier this week. It was about an incident that took place Monday night, January 29, about minutes after 9 o'clock. I told you that a guy, no, I did not give you his correct name, but his correct name is Samuel Gayle, but he was popularly known as Pablo. Pablo, he was born on July 29, 2004, 19 years old, and he was a student at the Portmore Art Academy. Pablo, he was shot and seriously wounded by hoodlums in the Portmore area. The police, they were called and they transported Pablo to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was admitted in a very serious condition. But on Tuesday, January 30, Pablo, he succumbed to his injuries in hospital. Now, over in the parish of Trelawney, 2 men were stabbed to death Wednesday night, January 31, and 1 hoodlum was taken into police custody, and he'll be charged for both murders. The first incident took place about 9:30 along Harbour Lane at a section known as Ice Factory Road in Falmouth. It is said that a man, now this man, his name is Noel Nelson. He was a 44-year-old laborer and he lived at Water Lane in Falmouth. Noel Nelson, he was found by residents lying in a pool of blood with stab wounds to his upper body. Noel, he apparently died on the spot. Now, less than 2 hours later, a man who we are told is in his 40s. His name is Joel Curry and he was said to be a landscaper. He lived at Martabury in Trelawney. We are told that Joel, he was at Water Square in Falmouth when he was engaged in a dispute with a guy. That guy, his name is Solomon Minto, but he's popularly known as Salla. Salla is 24 years old and he's unemployed and living at Wakeland Drive in Falmouth. It is said that Joel and Salla, they were involved in a dispute when Salla, he left and went home for a knife. And let me add, the knife that Salla went for is the same knife that he had used to kill Noel Nelson less than 2 hours ago. Sound like a movie? Hold on. So Salla, he returned with the knife and he used it to inflict a serious wound to the right side of Joel's chest. Joel, he was rushed to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries sometime later. So the Trelawny police, they carried out a raid and they picked up Salla, and we are told that Salla, he has since confessed to the 2 murders. He has also confessed that it was the same knife that he used to kill both men. So Salla, he'll be charged for 2 counts of murder. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, this one took place Wednesday afternoon, January 31, about minutes after 2 o'clock. It took place at the back gate of our premises at Melvin Avenue in the Gregory Park area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. We are told that residents of the area, they heard gunshots being fired and they called the police. When the police went and made checks, they saw a young man. His name is Jamaul Spence. He is 19 years old and he used to be employed as a call center worker at a call center in Portmore. Jamaul, he lived at Dover Avenue in the Gregory Park area. We are told that Jamaul, he was seen lying on the ground on his back in a yard with gunshot wounds to his upper body. From all indication, Jamaul, he died on the spot. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 3 9mm Spence shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Papa News Link and KlLL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica.